One of the most requested things I've seen the past week and a half since the update came out that had Brain Infusion is
Rhyme, when are you gonna do Brain of Blue Eyes?
And I've been staying away from it. Not because I don't want to, but because I've been having so much fun with the other decks I've been playing with. But today, we are changing that. This is what I came up with, and I like to preface that this is a complete work in progress, because I don't know which direction I'm gonna take this. You know, you got several options. You know, you can also test out Adventure as well. I opted for DPE because I feel like DPE works really well with Jet, because as you guys know, once you have Blue Eyes in your graveyard, or on the field, and you have Jet in your hand or a graveyard, a pop means the card will keep coming back and it protects your back row. So this actually goes really well with DP. Just like any other setup, that whole point is you want to get out Brand Infusion, you want to go into Mirror Jade, have it on the field because it's an insane card, but you also have options of basically cycling through your fusion. So you can go into Lebellion and also go into the new boss, Blue Eyes Tyrant. This card is not as good as you think it is. Now look, this is what people must read. Unaffected by trap cards or effects. This is very important wording, because this does not mean that it's unaffected by effects. It's unaffected by trap effects, meaning if there's a trap that's already active, like let's say Eldritch. I hate Eldritch. This card is protected against it, because if you play a trap and while you have Eldritch on the field, you can't just like pop this card, for example. On top of that, if you have Jet, it also completely counters it, which is really nice. But yeah, so this card is not as good as you think it is. If it was immune to effects, period, it would be great, but it's not. So what I wanted to do is I also opted into putting in True Light, which I never used before, along with Destined Rivals and Ultimate Creature of Destruction. So on paper, it should work. Do I want to add a Luber in here? I will. I'm going to drop the Maxis for a Luber. I hate Maxi. For me, Maxi has not resolved in so long that I just see no point in using it anymore. Granted, if it does play out, it's a great way to disrupt your opponent's play. But still, I'd much rather use other stuff like Veiler or Ash and things like that. We won the coin toss? Moi? I'll take it. Let's go ahead and hop in here and see how this works out. But yeah, the whole idea is you want to get Mirror Jade out. You also have the option of getting Tyrant out along with the Blue Eye setup. So we'll see how this works out. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. This is my first time playing this. Right off the bat, you also have Cross out if they actually play Ash here, but this is great. I hate that I open up with this. This hand is kind of awful, but we'll do the only play we can do. Fusion Destiny. Go ahead, negate me. I dare you to negate me. That's it. I'm gonna let that resolve because it's just one card. I feel like having the cross out is gonna be way better here. And then we're gonna set True Light. Okay, let's see how this works out. Or they're just gonna leave. Cool. Dude, they must have bricked hard. They must have bricked. I'll see you with the barrier statue. You're trying to lock me out of playing. I hate Try. Try is like... Try and Eldritch are like the most annoying decks in the game. And I know people don't even play Try anymore, which makes me very happy. But my god, I see Nerval or Fractal played, I usually just leave. Like, I don't even want to deal with it. Alright, let's try this again. God, I love that they added casual. Being able to just test out decks and play more fun stuff is just way more enjoyable sometimes than playing ranked. And again, I stand by this. I think if Konami also adds the ability to have like an old school mode on top of casual, you know how many players are gonna flock to this game? I don't know exactly how the rules will work out, but I feel like it'd be great. This hand is awful. Oh yeah, never mind, we just won here. We win here. We improv this and that's a game. They're gonna try to Exodia us. Oh no, Yugi boy, you can't activate your Royal Magical Library, Yugi boy. Bro, you're not going to get this without Magical Library. Magical Library is so important to this combo, like it doesn't really matter. Just like, put your hand over your deck and go home. I hope when they get to the end of their combo, they don't immediately surrender and let me have a turn just so I can like absolutely blow her back out, because I mean, I've used this deck before. I think it's fun. You know, these Exodia decks are hilarious because they only work if you go first and if the first card doesn't get disrupted. But Royal Magical Library is going to be important for this. I'm going to be absolutely shocked if they manage to draw into Exodia without Royal Library. Tails! For the love of God, can I have some love here, man? Pseudo Space. Dude, come on. At some point, you got to run out of cards. I hope your Exodia, like, left leg is, like, on the bottom or something. I'm starting to sweat. You better not surrender at the end of this. I want to be able to beat the shit out of you. Ha! We got the surrender, but still, I kind of wish I could have gone for it. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully, we can actually play. I like how I'm 2 duels deep and I haven't got to do anything here. Let's go first. All right, let's see if we get a good hand. I love it when people have a field. Comment section below, what is your current field that you use and what's your favorite? And if you don't have a field, why don't you have a field? Please, for the love of God, can we get more fields? I'm so tired of seeing like the basic ones. Okay, this hand is just awful. Okay, so I'm noticing a big bricking issue here. Fallen Albaz you can't do. All I can literally do is just Fusion Destiny. If they stop this, they're just gonna win here. Ooh, they didn't stop it. Let's go. I'm surprised I didn't have Denier and Dasher in my opening hand. That's like the best combo for me. It's always the opening combo for me. Like, name a better duo than Denier and Dasher in my opening hand. All right, now I'm just gonna set this for no reason at all other than fear and just end my turn. Okay, so this is the problem. Maybe this is why I should get rid of Aluber. Aluber will be great to guarantee my branded combo in the beginning, but
oh no.
Salman great. Ah, shit. I think I'll lose here. I have to hit this with an Ash right now. If they have Callby, I think they're gonna win. Salad is such a good deck. I think they have it. Of course they have it. God damn. I can't play here. I can't play here. Okay, so what do I destroy? What do I stop in Salad? I don't think it matters because their combos are just ridiculous. Maybe I'll get lucky and they don't have like the optimal version of the deck. So I think I'll do that. Oh, and it got Signet Mining? I literally got... This person right here literally just won the lottery for godly opening hand. Yep, here we go. I have to... Because this is going to end with access code. Like, I literally lose here, right? I guess I'll just destroy myself. Let's see what... Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to destroy the back row for... Like, I'll pop this for that. They haven't normal summon yet, though, so they can still keep going. Yep, there's a normal summon. Foxy. So I kept this in the field, but it doesn't really matter, because if they get the full setup on the field with access code and everything, they're going to attack multiple times, so I, like, literally lose. But if we do get a second turn, I can definitely go into Fallen Albaz, drop in Blue Eyes Jet, grab their monster, and go into Mirror Jade. So we'll see how that plays out. Yep. I've seen this before. I would say I should have kept Maxi in my hand, but I replaced it for Luber, which I didn't have in my opening hand anyways, so it's not like I would open up with this turn. But maybe having Maxi in this deck would help for decks like this. But then again, they also had Callby in their opening hand as well, so it wouldn't have really mattered. Again, I'm just basing it off if I had, I'm trying to think of the scenarios in my head, if I would have had this in my opening hand. They haven't played the field spell yet that lets them basically summon the same card over and over again. Great! I needed that. Really need. And there's a spell. God damn it. Oh. Yep. Yep. And then Wolf's gonna come back out again. Yep. I should be okay, because again, I'm gonna literally pop Fallen Albaz out, drop Blue Eyes Jet. If they can't negate, well, they don't have it negate too, because they'll have Roar probably. Did they just set Roar? Did I see what they played? Yeah, Roar. Damn. Yeah, they would have. I would have no chance in hell. I stood no chance in hell. Again, what they would have ended with on board, they would have had access code, which will let them attack twice and have an empty field, so they would have won regardless. But even if they didn't kill me, they have Salman Great Roar, which is basically an Omni Negate for anything. And all I had in my hand was Fallen Albaz and Blue Eyes Jet, so whatever I even draw would have mattered. Alright, we got the coin toss again, which is nice. Let's see if I can do anything here. This opening hand is actually really good. So, what I'm going to do is... We're going to bait out the Ash first. Let's go ahead and play Trade-In. I'm going to drop Alternative into the graveyard, which is nice, because now we have Blue Eyes in the graveyard. Blue Eyes. Ash. Man, you know what makes me sick? This is what makes me sick. It's a 55 card deck, and they open with Ash Blossom. Like, of course you did. Of course you did. Why would you not? Why would you not? I don't want to get rid of my DPE. So I have Blue Eyes down there. You know what? We're going to drop Denier. We're going to drop Denier here. Drop this. I'll grab Blue Eyes, and what else do you have? What else do you possibly have? Maxi. That's fine. 55 cards, and they open with Maxi and Ash. I'm going to throw up. The math doesn't check out. The math just does not check out right there. So literally the best and only play I can do here is I can summon Alternative. We're just going to defense mode. And then I'm going to do this and send my Blue Eyes away. And I'm going to grab these two. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And this is all I can do. And then I'm going to end my turn. Because now what happens is if they destroy, or I should say when they ultimately destroy my Blue Eyes, I'll be able to bring Jet out. But again, that also depends on what they have. Because if they just straight up return this to my hand or something, I'm kind of screwed. They're just setting a card. Perfect. And we're setting back row. Alright, we're getting potentially a stun deck here. Stun deck, potentially, I don't know, Eldritch. We'll see what happens. Aluber's great. We can actually play our combo here. I want to go ahead and pop this first. Let's see what we got. Trap Tricks. So having Jet on the field now will protect me from card effects. All right, what are the chances that they drew into another Ash Blossom here? Let's find out. Okay. Well, now we can do some stuff. Let's go ahead and go into Brain Infusion. We'll bring out Lebellion, which then lets me bring out Lebellion. We'll drop Blue Eyes for cost. Yes! Watch him negate this. No negate. Okay, great. And I want to bring out Jet. I'm going to bring out Jet. Not Jet, but a Tyrant, because I've never used it. Okay. This is actually perfect, because this is a trap deck. Pop the effect. 3,400. Perfect. 3,000. If they activate something, this is great. Ooh. Cool. How does this work? Once per turn, at the end of the damage step, discard battle, you can target one trap in your graveyard instead just to your zone. I have no trap. This is cool. This is fine. Because Jet comes back. But you know what's crazy to me is they're top decking everything! There's two types of duels in the world. Once you draw cracked, and once we're actually good. Once we're actually good. I'm not trying to attack you here. But my god, you are the luckiest duelist in existence. You have no clue how lucky you are right now. You have no clue how lucky you are. You have 55 cards, and you open up with Ash, Maxi, you top decked or probably opened up with Raigeki. That is nuts. Actually insane. Oh, they didn't go into a link? What happened? What happened there? Well, shit, I guess we're just gonna do this. I attack. Let's send this away. Cool. This is literally all I can do. This literally all I can do is just ride the wave. This is why you don't want to run a 60-card deck. I want to be clear. I'm not judging the deck off the fact that it's large. I'm judging the deck off the fact that it's the probability of drawing the card that you need is going to be so minuscule. It's so small. I think that's the card that they needed. Of course, they top decked it too. So, ideally, you always want to run 40-card decks because you have a much better chance to open up and draw what you need in specific situations. So just so I get break down the math, if you run a 40-card deck, if you go first and draw your 5 cards, you have a 33% chance to draw or open up with a card that you have 3 copies of. So if you have, let's say, Ash Blossom 3 times, you have a 33% chance. However, if you're running a 55-card deck like this person is, that 33% chance becomes like, what, 17, 20, something like that? I don't know what the math actually is. But that's why you also want to run smaller decks so you can optimize and make sure you get those combos out as soon as possible. Or you can just be like Lettuce 115 over here who just runs a 55-card deck and opens up with literally the most perfect hand of all time and then goes into all this crazy stuff. And you know what I get? A Jet. I just get a Jet. I'm so lucky, Ryan. They're missing a lot of stuff here. Oh, this is great. Let's turn this one over here. Attack. And then we're going to go right into main 2. They can do something here. I'm going to bring out Veiler, and I'm going to go into Spirit. All right, and now we just end my turn. Now, the best part about Spirit is I get to negate graveyard effects once per turn. I can also limit your special summons to no more than 2 per effect. And 2, when they end their turn, I'm going to go into Azurize immediately, just so I can have, number 1, protection, so you can't target me, and 2, start bringing cards out. So the second I see it says end, I'm going to go into Azurize. What is this? That's fine. That's all I can do. Perfect. I think we win here. This is like a super dumbed down version of the deck. Or they're just missing a lot of stuff. I don't know. Okay. So, attack this. Perfect. That'll let my Jet come out. Yes. Now check out this combo right here. I'll activate this to send you away for... Watch them pop out Call by the Grave too. If I see Call by the Grave, I'm going to be sick because that means they top deck that as well. Let's bring Azurize out of defense mode. Once that resolves, which happens after the summon is complete, but all my dragons on the field will be protected. Imperm. Why would you Imperm that? Why? Oh, then you have that, so you can get down the field. You know what? Can't I? Is this? No, this counts as a trap card. I was going to say, can I just like negate it using Call by? But that's not a monster, technically. The amount of times I always get a comment that's like, why don't you Call by that spell or trap? Because it doesn't work that way. Now what sucks is he's going to die at the end of the turn because it was negated. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. And I'm gonna just send it back to your hand. Well, it doesn't really matter, because if I would do that, I won't be able to attack again. So I'll just do this. Oh, actually, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea! Bread up plan 2. I activate bread up plan 2. I play Brand Diffusion to bring out Mirror J Dragon. Let's get rid of you and you. There. Now we're 100% safe. So now we also get the Brand to play as well in this deck. Again, normally by now, I would have lost. Again, I'm going to assume that they're just not drawing into their cards that go into their link combos. But now, like, they're kind of screwed because they have all their key cards in their graveyard. So whatever they summon, I'm just going to literally negate here. Oh, never mind. They got nothing. Ash Blossom, great. I like how they're drawing everything that they need, and I'm drawing nothing that I need. Oh! Simple game. This is why you always want to run 40 cards, folks. No, seriously, you always want to go for 40 cards. If the options are 41, 42, still try to squeeze out 40 cards, because every percent matters. Because I drew nothing with my optimal deck, and then drew everything with the non-optimal deck. Two types of duelists. Ones who draw cracked, and ones who are actually good. Oh, this deck is gross. This deck is absolutely gross. Holy shit, man. Oh my god. Yeah, Trap Trick Sarah is what you want to bring out. Yeah, you can definitely cut this down. Although I know there's certain cards, like there's certain like Trap Tricks cards that can run better when they're longer. I mean, if you have all these traps, you can definitely stun your opponent a lot and slow the duel down. Especially when on stuff like evenly matched and, you know, skill drain and Solemn Judgment and stuff like that. But I don't know. Then again, for all I know, maybe I'm just completely wrong and you want to run a 55 card deck for this meta. Okay, I think I'll end it right here for now, just because I want to kind of test this all off camera. Because you kind of got to see how it works, you know. Again, the biggest problem with Blue Eyes always you're going to get terrible combinations. If I open up a Blue Eyes in my hand and, like, I don't know, let's say an Ash and a Veiler, I can't really do much in that opening turn. I can negate them next turn with Ash and Veiler, but the struggle here that you're definitely going to get is getting the right combo. So I think maybe running Aluber is the smarter option here. Because I have Aluber, I have 3 Brain Fusions. As long as I don't get hit in the beginning by an Ash, I can play. And then, you know, bring out Mirror J, potentially bring out Blue Eyes Tyrant. But Blue Eyes Tyrant, like I said, is not that great. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up if you did. Stay tuned for more. And let me know what you guys are playing down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys down below. Peace.